Hey everybody, so I just purchased a used Southwire Maxxis Max Punch non-hydraulic uh, knockout set, and just wanted to give my opinions on it. So I don't know how much use this particular knockout has had. It's definitely sat out in the rain from the previous owner. So here's some wear that you can see from the oxidization on the dies. This kit, it's pretty, I think it looks like a 007 case or something. It looks like you're gonna make some sort of big business deal. But I really like the case. A lot of knockout sets are really cumbersome and large, especially the ones that go up to 4 inch. And this one's small enough, here's my hand for reference, to fit in your rolling totes and fit really easy. So the kit comes for the 2 inch option, comes with a spacer, which really closes the gap really well. You could always throw on one of the cups from another size of the knockout for extra if you wanted. But it's pretty simplistic. There's not a lot of these on the internet, but I had personal issues with my knockout sets leaking hydraulic fluid, and I ended up going with Dottie's knockout set and leaked through all of its seals, and there was also problems with the threads. So moving to something that is largely without maintenance. I do see that on here there is I believe this is a place where you can fill oil just for the gear set. So, you know, it does spin at very high speed, so I can very easily see that this does need to be well oiled for it to work. But just a quick demonstration. With this, I just knocked out this 3 inch hole from this 1/8 of an inch gauge steel, and it worked perfectly. It didn't stall. It didn't go slow or anything. So I'd highly recommend it to anyone who's curious. It's a nice alternative to having to deal with hydraulic fluid leaking everywhere, or dealing with those hydraulic issues. It is a more expensive tool. I found it for much cheaper than the retail price of $1,100, which is the lowest I've seen at retail. Yeah, it works great, and if you would like to see a demonstration, I'll go ahead and set it up so that you all can see. So here's a 4 inch die, and I'm not gonna punch through any material at the moment, but just to show you how much it takes to move this draw stud, and how much battery life you're probably gonna be chewing up on your drill. So it's something to consider, is how much are you actually going to be using batteries up on your drill. I've got a really small battery on this, so this will just show, you know, how far it can go with a small battery, I guess. So just keep in mind the distance that it closes and the time that happens. I'm going to go to this line right here. That's where the cutting die would allow you to push through the material you're going through. And it would be through. So that's about the force that you would do. I know hydraulic sets, they have a knob that you twist and then it will go and release it for you. But on this style of the gear set, you have to reverse every single time. So the company advertises that you pull it back until you see a red line. And if you can focus, I believe that's the red line. This is an older model, so it's not so clear, but I believe this is what you don't want to see coming out. So that's the knockout set, guys. It's kind of large. I would say it's sitting somewhere around 13 inches or so in total length. So it might be a little bit cumbersome, but try it out and see what I think.